Hey everyone, welcome to Millennium Computer's online tutorial series. Today's course is going to take a quick look at some of the new Excel export options available on most foundation reports in FAST. So I'm going to show you two specific examples today, one on a standard reporting page and one on a data enterable page, because they are a little bit different because of the functionality. So I've executed now a report in FAST student reporting, but of course keep in mind this is a neutral feature, so it's going to be applicable to just about everywhere within FAST. This particular feature is available as of version 4.5.04, and if I scroll to the bottom of this report, I have my standard Excel export button. Now there's a couple ways we can look at this. First of all, if I just simply click the Excel icon, it's going to open an Excel export version of this report as is. So it's going to include my filter trail, it's going to include my data as of, date and timestamp, and all of the standard bells and whistles. So that would be considered a typical Excel export. Now we also have this option, the arrow next to the Excel button, which is called Excel Options. Now if I click on this guy, I have a couple extra options available for my Excel export. Now for most of you, the standard option is probably still going to suffice, meaning this guy here, Export to Excel. It's going to be the same as it always was, but we've added two additional features because a few of you have asked for your data to be available in different formats. One is export raw data only, and what that means is it's going to include no headers and no footers. It is just strictly the data, and this is typically going to be used in cases where you may be dumping that data as is into some other tool and you need to strip it of all the extra pieces before it goes in there. So this is going to be strictly considered a data dump. This is what it would look like. So as I export it to Excel, you'll notice there is nothing at the top whatsoever. So I don't have any extra information about, for instance, when this data was collected or what the filter options were. Now, having said that, you will notice in the export title, so the title of this particular Excel sheet, I do still retain the date and timestamp, but all the additional details, such as filter options, are going to be suppressed. Now, the second option, called Export with Column Headers Only, is going to include the column headers, but exclude any column footers. So now we have three distinct options, but for most of you, you can still continue to just click on that Excel button and it'll export it as it always has. Now there's another way to look at this, and that is on data enterable pages. So let's jump into FAST Budget and Forecasting. Now here I've executed a development data entry report. Now this is a big, huge, beefy report that is also data enterable. So whenever you have data enterable pages, your Excel options are more numerous. Again, if I simply click that Excel button, I'm going to get a standard Excel export. If I click on my Excel options, now I have all kinds of cool stuff. So my standard export to Excel is still here. And I also have the standard data enterable options, which include import data from Excel and download Excel template. Those are available exclusively on data enterable pages because, as you know, importing from Excel at the page level is one of the ways to populate data enterable pages in FAST. So here are my new options: export raw data only and export with column headers, which means column headers are included, but column footers are suppressed. So quite a few more options here, and you can still use the page exactly as you always have, or you can certainly explore these new bells and whistles whenever you need to. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you for the next tutorial.